All right, guys, what is going on in today's video? Now, it's not going to be a super long video, but I just want to tell you the reality if Dogecoin could actually hit $1. Okay. And we're going to use this based on everything we talk about. All I ask that you drop a like, subscribe, of course, and don't forget to grab your coffee. Here's mine. So leave a comment down below. And I'm just curious, guys, like as of right now, before I give you this information, if you could leave a comment, let me know. Do you actually think Dogecoin can hit $1 this cycle? Okay. We know Donald Trump just won president. And I actually got to show you this real quick, guys. This is absolutely insane. Let me pull this up real quick. I believe our country is more aligned than ever, which is crazy to think about because you see everything on social media and what people are putting out there. But check out this picture right now, and we'll get back to Dogecoin. Trump got 312 electoral votes. Okay, Harris got 226. Do you see how much red is on this map right here? So this is me, by the way. I'm over here in California, Southern California. I did vote for Donald Trump. I think if you follow me on social media, you know where I stand right now with where we're at as a country. But this is a great sign, one, that our country seems very aligned, I think more than ever. And crypto is going to go up massively, in my opinion. Of course, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. It's all my own opinion, but I just wanted to share that with you. So what is the reality that Dogecoin can actually hit $1? Well, let's look at it. So the first thing I want to break down, and this is a weekly time frame, by the way, I'm using Binance chart. First thing I want to look at is you see all these pops and then we just sell off, pop, sell off. Well, is this going to happen again? That's one thing that we really need to think about because right now the stochastic is very high and it looks like the blue line wants to curl over the red. And that's why we're experiencing a little pullback right now. Okay. Now, my opinion is the run is not done because I've been telling you guys once we touch the red line, we still have a couple weeks after that for more rally. We touch the red line here. We still run for a couple more weeks. So right now, this is a scare tactic, in my opinion, huge wick, but I think more people are going to be buying into Dogecoin because we all know how fast this thing can actually move. Okay, so the stochastic still looks good to me on a weekly time frame. The MACD has crossed bullish, so this is getting pretty high like it has before. But as of right now, still looking good. There's no signs that's telling me to sell right now. The RSI is trading at 67 on a weekly time frame. It's getting overbought, but we can see recently it's gone much higher. It's gone as high as 83. Now, I think the pump is really about to start, so we can use all this as great points of information and data, but I really like to go back in time. So hopefully that makes sense so far where you guys are understanding. And also the last thing I will say before we go back to the last massive move for Dogecoin is you see all these pumps touch the yellow Keltner line. So this is 2 weeks sold off. This was like 2 weeks sold off a little bit, then the last pump. We haven't even touched the yellow line yet. Like we got super close, but we haven't even touched it yet. So because of this reason, I've not sold any Dogecoin yet. Okay. So now let's go back to the last pump for Dogecoin. Before we do that, guys, I want to let you know that I think it's a good idea for you. I mean, you can do what you want, but CIFR stock on September 17th, I said this is a major buy here at 308. I give my reasons why, and now it's over. It almost hit $7 yesterday, so it's up over 100% in a matter of a month and a half. And if you're trying to get 100% gains, this is not the first stock that I've called that has ran 100%. So I'm finding more. We had a bunch of people sign. I think 6 people joined the Patreon yesterday. So grateful for all the new members. We actually hit a record of over 500 members as of yesterday. I think we're at 504 right now. So really excited for just where we're at right now. And everyone in that community and part of the Discord. We had a great conversation last night. And now things are going to get much better moving forward. So definitely join if you want to. And going back to Dogecoin, the last pump that we had, and then I'm going to pull up the monthly time frame, and we're going to really see if this can actually hit $1 this cycle. So if you notice the 21 EMA, every time Dogecoin is above the 21 EMA, it's very bullish, but it tends to pull back. So I think potentially we could be right here in a way, right down here before this pump, because you see the RSI right here is right at almost 70. But back in the day, Dogecoin went on a massive rally. So right now, the RSI is not overbought for me. Okay. You also see the MACD went on a massive rally, went a lot higher than where we're at today. So this is telling me that Dogecoin has a lot of room to run still. Okay. We see the stochastic at this point was at a pretty high point. If we want to compare it to this one over here, well, if we look right here, this is kind of where we are. So Dogecoin, when it was back in the day, was 0.0019. And then it rallied for a couple months all the way to about, is that 9 cents? About 9 cents. So from 0.0019, which is like not even a tenth of a penny, it did a 10x, okay, to this. Now, do I think that's going to happen right now? No, I don't necessarily think we're going to 10x from here, from 18, 19 cents, but we just have to look at the similarities and see where are we actually at. So right now, Dogecoin looks like it wants to move much higher. There's no signs to me to sell at this price. I did just update the Patreon on my next buy level. So if you're looking to get into Dogecoin, I did update them on exactly what I would be looking for price-wise. But looking at this, guys, I mean, this could go on a massive rally again, especially with Donald Trump winning and Elon Musk always talking about Dogecoin. And then you also have to look at the Keltner line. So right now, again, weekly time frame looks good. Now let's look at the monthly as we wrap up today's video. So let's look at the similarities to the last run on a monthly time frame. Let's first break down the stochastic. So stochastic cross on a monthly, great sign. Okay. The MACD bounced here, which I was expecting, great sign. You could see there's a lot of room to run, right? Last time, a lot of room. And then it starts curling over, time to sell. Right now, the blue line's over the red. It is not curling over. It is not time to sell. You can also see on a monthly time frame, the RSI goes much higher. It got up to 100, which is insane. I don't think that's necessarily going to happen this cycle. Okay, I think this was like the best time to be in crypto was obviously in 2020, 2021. If you were in, you would have made a lot of money with Dogecoin. But right now, again, monthly time frame, no signs that's telling me it's time to sell. There is no negative divergence yet. That would definitely be an indicator. That would tell me to be very cautious that a turnaround dump could be coming. And that's when the RSI makes a lower high. Okay, so we have 69 here. The RSI is at 60. So if we make a higher high here, let's say we get a candle close up here or even at 32 cents, and the RSI is lower than this last point, that's negative divergence. And that would probably be a good indicator to take some profit. Okay, guys. What else do we have here? So we're above the 21 EMA, which is a great sign. I do think a pump like this can definitely happen. And now let's base it off, well, how high can this go? Well, if we take a Fibonacci from this last high of 23 cents and we bring it all the way to the low point, okay, you can see we've actually broken through all the fib levels right here, which is a very good sign. The next area I'd be looking for is about 32 cents. It's a 1.618 level. Also, you have a ton of resistance in this area. We've obviously talked about this. But then you have to start looking at other fib levels. So then we have about 46 to 47 cents is the 2618 level. Now, don't get me wrong. This could definitely run all the way to the 2.618 level, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to stop here. That's why you have to start to understand the stochastic, the RSI on a weekly and daily time frame, okay? The monthly is more long-term. This is really for buy and hold, right? You're not really too worried about the swing trading effects. Now, a full Fibonacci retracement is about 71 cents. So I definitely think this is possible this cycle. Okay, I'll just say that I think we could hit all these levels right here. 61 cents is the 3.618 level. But if we want to see, you know, how high can we get, we could start to play with this thing and take it from this level and bring it all the way to the low point, which I believe was about 5 cents. Can you imagine if you bought Dogecoin at 5 cents? Congrats to all of you that did. You could see that the 618 level now is about 30 to 32 cents. So this is going to be a very strong point of resistance. The 786 is 37 cents. We could definitely push up to there and then pull back. So this will be a take profit zone for me next. Okay. And then we have the 1.618 level, which again is that 72-cent range that we just talked about. So again, I think all of this is possible this cycle. Now, I like this also, the $1 to $1.20 range. This is the 2618 level. This is where I will probably be selling majority of my Dogecoin if I have any still at this point. But then if you want to get crazy, guys, I mean, this could go up to $1.80 possibly, but I wouldn't be holding on to too many Doge at that point. I'm going to make most of my money in this area right here. Okay, so hopefully this helped you guys. If you want more information on this, of course, you could join the Patreon with the other 500 members. It's going to get really exciting over the next 4 months, I would say. So you want to be very locked in, invest in yourself if you find value. But I appreciate you for being here. Drop a like, enjoy the day. We'll see you on the next one.